I felt the weight of their eyes before I even sat down. Her friends laughed. Not loud, not obvious. Just that sharp, quick edge in their voices that scraped against the skin. I smiled politely, nodded, pretended it didn't slice. She leaned closer, her perfume sweet, distracting. "They were just mocking you a little," she said. Her tone was light, casual, like tossing a pebble into a pond. "If you can't handle that, you should go home." I let the words hang. "How generous of you," I replied, my voice measured, flat. I noticed the way her friends exchanged glances. A flicker of something, pleasure, contempt, before they smiled again. I stood, took my jacket. The chair scraped the floor, hard, and the room shifted. She blinked, startled, then tried to reach for my arm. I didn't give her the chance. Outside, the city felt colder than it should have at this hour. I walked without direction. Each step was precise, controlled. Inside, the mind spun, cold calculations hidden beneath calm breath. Her words replayed in my head. "If you can't handle that," it wasn't just the mocking, it was the ease, the way she minimized it, protected them, and protected herself. I didn't answer when my phone rang that night. Then the call came. Her friend, voice low, trembling. "Your girlfriend, she—" The sentence hung unfinished, a trapdoor yawning beneath the floor of my sanity. I let the silence stretch. I didn't need to ask. The tone, the hesitation, the guilt dripping through the line. It told me everything I needed. Memories surfaced in fragments, texts I had ignored, smiles that lingered too long, excuses too rehearsed, small betrayals stitched together, forming a pattern I couldn't unsee. I didn't shout, didn't rage. That wasn't me. I folded the phone, sat in the dark, and let it sink. The questions formed themselves, precise and unyielding. Who else knows? How long? What did she think I wouldn't notice? I traced their interactions mentally. Every laugh, every glance, every whispered word. The pieces were falling into place, like shadows aligning on a wall. And beneath it all, a single truth throbbed, silent but insistent. Trust had been broken. And when trust dies quietly, revenge becomes a slow, deliberate art. I didn't need answers yet. Not tonight. Tonight, I would plan, observe, wait. The storm was inside me, calm on the surface, ferocious underneath. And I would make sure it was seen. I started quietly. Nothing reckless, no accusations, just observation. Her phone buzzed constantly when I wasn't around. I noted times, patterns, every laugh, every sudden pause. Conversations cut short when I entered the room. I followed her digital traces. Subtle at first. Locations, likes, shared posts, then messages that disappeared too quickly. Notifications silenced. Corners of her life that didn't include me. I didn't confront, not yet. I watched, calculated. Weeks passed. I learned to read the small signals, micro-expressions, choice of words, the way her hand lingered over the phone. Patterns repeated. Secrets multiplied. Then the evidence surfaced. She had been careful, meticulous even. But nothing withstands attention like mine. Screenshots, timestamps, subtle inconsistencies in her stories. One evening, she asked if I wanted to watch a movie. I smiled, accepted, waited. Halfway through, I set her phone on the coffee table. Face up, screen unlocked. "Who is this?" I said casually. Her laugh trembled. "What do you mean?" I tapped a few names, messages, pictures. Her eyes widened, pupils dilating in fear. "You knew I'd notice," she whispered. I nodded. "I always notice." She stammered. Tried excuses, rewrites, lies layered on lies. But the truth has a weight that words cannot lift. "You let them mock me," I said softly, voice steady. "Your friends." And you didn't stop them. Why? Was it amusement? Or practice? Her silence said everything. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't need to. I handed her a folder, carefully labeled. Photos, messages, logs, dates. Every betrayal mapped. Undeniable. Her hands shook. She opened it, eyes scanning, face paling. She looked at me, desperate. I, I, I held up a finger. Calm, deliberate. Stop. I already know. The weight of that moment hit her like a storm. The shock. The realization. The impossibility of escape. I didn't yell, didn't cry, I didn't plead. I simply walked to the door. Goodbye, I said without looking back. The click of the lock behind me was quieter than her screams of guilt and disbelief. Outside, the air was sharp, clean. I breathed it in. She had underestimated me. That was her mistake. I didn't feel pity, didn't feel triumph, only clarity. Every step I take now is mine alone, unburdened by deceit. And the lesson? Some betrayals don't need confrontation to punish. Some betrayals are their own undoing. I walk forward, silent, cold, calculated. And the last time I glance back, it is only to see the truth reflected in her eyes. Too late, and utterly powerless. The rest is hers to live with. I don't care, I am done.